everyone, and welcome into the Arabian Sports Talk. Once again, alongside Jackson Todd and Braden Folk, I'm Dawson Peril. We hope you're all having a wonderful day. We got a great episode planned for you guys. Of course, this past Sunday was the NFL's opening weekend. We saw some great games and some not so great games, but for this week's episode, the guys and I will be recapping week one for the National Football League and giving our thoughts on really just the overall games. We'll do as many games as we have time for, but before we get into that, how are you guys doing on this lovely Tuesday afternoon?
Awesome. I'm trying to get my headphones to work, so
okay, have fun.
Yep.
I'm having a great day, guys. We get to talk about the NFL, which sucks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, well, that's enough about us. Let's get into some NFL news. Starting off with the first game of week one. Of course, that was the Thursday night primetime Lions at Chiefs, and what a game to start the season. The Lions pulling off the upset over the reigning Super Bowl champs, and a great game. Final score that one 21-20. And I was only able personally to catch the last couple drives of that game. And I got to say, although you can only put so much blame on the Chiefs wide receivers, I think that I don't think it's unfair to say that this game was lost because of the drops. Kansas City, they dropped 10.3% of Mahomes' passes Thursday night. So I think that's the reason of the loss.
That's awful.
So. Yeah, I agree. Kadarius Toney is a. So, yeah, I really don't think he contributed very much to their success at all. Or, what success they had. They didn't win, obviously. Yeah, exactly. But it's not like he was helping very much. And obviously, like, it's not all his fault. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I was saying.
You can't blame a loss on one single person. But
I would.
If I was in the Chiefs facility, I may be,
He actually participated in a touchdown pass that he actually had dropped. And the other person caught it and actually ran back for 6.
Yeah.
So in the end, he participated in a touchdown.
Yeah.
He also dropped 5 balls out of 7 targets.
Yeah. Yikes. Yikes.
So he's pretty bad.
But for the Lions, they looked solid. Of course, rookie safety Brian Branch, as we were just mentioning on that pick 6, he was the one that actually got it. Although it wasn't really a crazy good pick. It kind of just fell into his lap and then he wasn't touched. So, I mean, pretty as easy as you're going to get, but still, that looks good on the stat sheet. For the Chiefs, though, I wouldn't worry personally. I mean, I think, it's a rough start, but I don't think this is going to, I don't think there's any reason to overreact to this one. I think they're still Super Bowl contenders, even though, they took a tough loss. And it was at home, which I think is definitely something to mention, especially for the Chiefs. Arrowhead just being one of the highest, I guess you could say the best home field advantages in the NFL. But moving forward with that Sunday games, the first 1:00 slate, the hometown team here in Indiana, of course, the Indianapolis Colts were at home against Lucas Oil, against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it was a good game. Again, I was able to, catch a couple of drives. I was watching Red Zone, Scott Hansen, my boy, watching Red Zone, and so I was able to flip around. I saw a couple of plays over there, and first off for Anthony Richardson, of course, the fourth overall pick for the Indianapolis Colts. He looked okay. I think he did as good as I would expect out of him. I mean, I think I was a bit surprised to see 37 attempts in the air. I think they definitely let him throw it around a bit, which I think is a good thing. Sure, he had a pick, but he had 2 total touchdowns, 1 in the air and 1 on the ground, and he's questionable now, you guys were mentioning, but I think it was a good debut for the man.
He tore it up. I am very happy with what I saw. I'm possibly the biggest Colts fan in the entire world.
Wow.
I watched every single second of that game. And let me just tell you, I was pretty impressed. He's a big dude. He slings the ball. He throws heat every single pass. Like every time the ball comes out of his hands, it's a bullet pass. Like it's crazy. He did have the interception, but I will give him credit. It was in like that last final, game-winning drive.
Yeah.
So not give him credit necessarily, but like that's a lot of pressure for your first NFL start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think you're definitely going to be more likely to take a risk.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So it wasn't like he was just throwing, a random pick. He lit it up. I think at one point he was like, 18 of 24 or something. He was lighting them up. Rushing touchdown, passing touchdown. I was very, very, very pleased with what I saw.
Let me just say this, big guys. All right. I had to work on Sunday. All right. I didn't get to watch
I saw
any games.
Did you see me? I was at Needler's.
You were?
I was about to go
Thanks
in your
for
line.
leaking to the country where I work.
Okay. We're averaging a good 6 viewers, dude. I saw you and I switched lines. I was like, I was kind of upset. But
actually?
I bought a gallon of milk.
Oh, what a stud.
Yep.
But anyway, I had work, all right? Let's just say I'm not too happy they chose me to work on a freaking Sunday. When I only
that's
work
rough.
1 day a week, dude. You could choose me to work any day on the weekend.
That's
but
frustrating.
Sunday, all right,
And
dude?
Sunday's like not only because the NFL, Sunday's probably the worst day to work.
That's just the worst day to work because I got to go to school next morning. I had to work at 12 to 8. And you just know, let's just say I'm not working at that place no more.
Oh,
Let's just say I can watch NFL any Sunday now.
wow.
Wow.
It just took one scheduled Sunday and you were out.
Let's just say I'm for the NFL.
No loyalty to Needlers. No loyalty
Wow.
at all.
Wow.
All to the NFL, huh?
Let's just say, let's say week 2 won't get watched a lot either. Just saying. That's my official end.
Okay.
Wow.
And then it's,
Wow.
Okay. Moving forward.
Hey.
Wait,
I
what?
think he's
Okay,
requesting.
I gotcha.
Yep. Okay. We have discovered a new button on the
Yeah.
pod.
By the way, we have hotkeys now.
Yes,
so.
it's one of our favorite things.
What are they called? Soundboard or something.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
All right. And
what is it?
real
Anyway.
quick.
Get out of here.
Okay, dude. I can also do this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can go high too.
Hi.
I mean, if you give teenage boys buttons to play with, they're
All right,
what?
we gotta
we got to
focus-
keep moving.
we gotta
Come on,
focus
come
on football
come on.
here.
Dial in.
For the Jaguars, quickly looking at them, I think they were kind of disappointing in my opinion. I mean, you got the win, sure, and you got it by a decent margin, but I mean, I hate to say it, but the Colts aren't good.
Didn't the Colts? Colts aren't great. Obviously, I'm a Colts fan.
They're not
but
good.
We're like a rebuilding stage kind of sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? And Jaguars to be down going into the fourth quarter,
I agree.
I feel like
That's
it's pretty
what I'm saying.
crazy.
That's what
I
I'm
get you
saying.
come out with the dub by 10 points, but to let up a fumble touchdown from the defense lets you get a fumble touchdown. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't let that happen. That's
I
crazy.
agree. Very, very. Either the Colts aren't as bad as we think, and we can't base the entire season off one game. It's week one, obviously, but either the Colts aren't as bad as we think, or the Jags are way worse than we think.
exactly.
Type of deal. So we got some visitors over here, but
Oh, they're showing us a
boy.
cool picture, guys. Cool picture.
School picture?
A cool picture.
Oh,
so
okay. Anyways,
Make sure you tell them to listen to the podcast.
Keep on going.
I just mean,
Who are- I gotta look.
Lincoln and B. Stevenson.
They already left.
Okay. Well, I know now. All right, we got to keep on moving forward.
yes.
At this point, we're going to get to like 3 games. One big game, probably the biggest upset in my eyes, Bengals-Browns. It was over at Cleveland, right? Correct? At
Yes,
Cleveland?
it was at Cleveland.
Yeah, and oh boy, it was a rainy day, and it definitely showed to put an effect on the Bengals offense. I think under 100 total yards on offense. I'm not entirely sure, but at least definitely.
Joe Burrow to for 50 yards, right?
Yeah, it was bad.
Like 80 yards.
50.
He had like a 10% completion percentage, and he stole $275 million basically.
Yeah. Well, it's one game, but we'll
One game? How do you throw for 80 yards in one game?
Hold on.
I would throw for 150.
All right.
Wow.
Like, geez.
But he doesn't.
You got NFL caliber receivers,
But he
and you're
doesn't
throwing
even
for
start on the Pendleton Heights
80.
team.
Hey, last year, it wasn't as bad. Last year, but they lost week 1 to the Steelers at home. And the Steelers are not good.
Yeah.
So I'm
the
not.
Steelers are better than Browns?
Ooh, whoa. The Browns defense looked good.
Gosh, awful.
Miles Garrett?
Steelers
Dude,
were
he was.
embarrassing.
I saw a little video. He was hitting a little pump fake. He was working on his little basketball game. He was like, and then he went through the center. Dude, that was crazy cool, dude. I wish I was Miles Garrett, except I don't get a $500 million.
Okay. Here's what I have to say. I have a lot to say on this topic, actually.
Go ahead.
Well, then speak.
Here's what I'm thinking. Because I did know that Bengals lost to the Steelers last year.
Yeah.
And I just thought, well, hey, week 1, we've had good Colts team lose week 1, go to the AFC Championship. So just because you take a loss doesn't mean much. But, and I know we just said you can't blame an entire loss on one person. Joe Burrow stinks.
Hey,
Wow.
I mean,
Hey, look, Jackson, you just mentioned. Okay, so the Colts lost week 1. They went to the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback? Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Did he stink?
No.
Exactly. Give him a chance. Give him a chance.
I
He
will
did
give
only
him a
throw for
chance.
80 yards, but give him a chance.
Joe Burrow stinks. I think if we threw Isaac Wilson out there, he probably could have thrown for more.
Wow.
He doesn't throw, he runs. I'm just joking. I love Isaac.
Yeah.
But-
it's tough. Go ahead. If you have
Yeah,
anything else
I
to
mean
say.
that's basically it. Joe Burrow stinks is all I have to say. Like
Browns, though. Browns looked okay.
look good. Look
I mean,
very
I
good.
think when it was dry, at least what I heard was like Deshaun Watson looked somewhat accurate, which was the problem heading into the year was, Deshaun Watson last year. Whew.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got
of
on
drama.
TikTok, and
On
the
and
first
off the
video I saw
fields.
was him throwing a pick.
yikes. Okay.
He's my.
We'll
QB
keep it
in
going. We'll keep it
fantasy,
going.
so.
What?
Well, that was all right. He still, how many points do you have?
Not enough.
Okay, no.
I didn't draft. I wasn't paying attention to the draft. So
That's right. All right.
we got to talk about Giants Cowboys.
I was actually just to get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giants Cowboys. Wow. Sunday Night Football.
Yikes.
I mean, I was pretty excited for this game personally. I mean, it was at New York. I think I had the Cowboys winning, as much as I hate to admit it, because I think
I disagree.
me as well as every other NFL fan except for Cowboys fans hate the Cowboys. But, I think I still had them winning just because their roster is crazy good. But I thought the Giants would have a chance, at home. Daniel Jones on the new contract, Saquon on the new contract.
I feel like they looked pretty good on their opening drive. They looked pretty good on the opening drive until they kicked the field goal.
Honestly,
they looked really good. Saquon was running like crazy, like getting like 6-7 yards per carry.
Yeah.
They went for the field
that.
goal and a block touchdown, and that like sold this one.
Yeah,
that was a selling point.
Yeah, it was ugly. 40-0 final score, right? 40-0? Yes, 40-0. Cowboys, I mean, the pressure was insane, right? It was just Daniel Jones to see. And even when he didn't have pressure, he didn't look that good either. So
I think Jackson Todd would have sacked him playing D-line, to be honest.
yeah, probably. I mean, the Giants' O-line is horrible. The Giants' O-line looked horrible. Evan Neal and whoever their right guard is, I think, let up.
Mark Lewinsky.
Wow. You know your stuff, man. I'm proud.
He used to play for the Colts.
Okay. Anyways, they gave up like a combined of like 10 sacks, I think. Something crazy like that. Just the right side of the line. So, I mean, on the other side, you got Andrew Thomas. So, he's one of the best tackles in the league, in my opinion. So,
dude, he let up like 2 sacks.
Okay, but I mean,
how do you do that in your first game?
Compared to the other side, that's nothing. I mean,
well, compared to the other side, you want to compare yourself to trash? No, like that's crazy.
All right, best upcoming. He's young, 24, I think. I don't know.
I follow a guy on Instagram who's a Giants fan, and it's like a meme page.
Yeah, I got you.
Ghetto
I
Gronk.
follow a lot of those.
Is it Ghetto Gronk?
And no, it's not Ghetto Gronk. I do
So
follow
funny.
Ghetto Gronk, but no, I follow this guy, and it's like Chad Powers. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Eli Manning dressed up like a guy, like put a disguise on and went out to Penn State.
Yeah,
and his
I
fake
remember
name
seeing
was
that, yeah.
Chad Powers. So this one is called Chad Powers Official. Shout out. Look it up. Pretty funny. But midway through that game,
no.
he was posting videos and stuff of him like burning his jerseys. Like,
Wow.
he was losing.
I saw a fan of a Giants fan that was at the game just throw his
Throwing his
jersey
jersey
off
and walk
and leave.
away.
I was
Yes.
like, wow.
40-0 is crazy.
Yeah, and I think like, and what I think I see all these Giants fans like raging, and I think the reason was they had so much hype.
No, yeah.
Like,
I thought they were going to be
like-
pretty tough.
Yeah,
I really
and,
did.
Like, I think Giants fan heading this game are like, we got this in the bag, and
Yeah.
then you just get embarrassed, just
Blown
flat
out.
out embarrassed. All right,
Can we talk about the Rams and Seahawks in a second?
Oh well, you know what? That's what we're getting to
I
now.
didn't see that.
All right, bet.
Rams Seahawks. It's all right. It was. Honestly, I didn't even think I was going to see it because I was like, this is going to be a boring game.
Yeah.
Seahawks are going to blow them out of the water. Seahawks, I love the Seahawks heading into this year. I thought they were going to be good, and I mean, they still have a chance to be. Of course, it's only week 1. We've been mentioning that all episode, but they lost to the Rams. Final
They suck.
score.
How do you go into halftime
let me
up
look.
with the lead 13-10 and lose by 27?
The Rams were just won the Super Bowl how many years ago?
Oh yeah,
Two?
but
Two, and
their
they're-
team
gosh,
is poverty.
awful.
Really?
Literally,
See, I don't
Aaron
even pay
Donald,
attention to
Cooper
this.
Kupp,
They didn't
Matthew
have a first round
Stafford.
pick to like 2035.
That's it. They have, I think, Madden wise. Again, this is just how I base everything
Yeah.
for like, because I know rosters. I think it's like Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford. They're on like the 80s, and then it's just like 72. Like it's just no names after that. Literally like bench no name players. It's bad. It's really
Crazy,
bad.
dude.
But they still beat the Seahawks at Seattle, 30-13. Who was that one wide receiver for the Rams? That
I don't know. I
popped
saw
off?
that, but was
He
it
had,
like,
10
Coco or something like
receptions.
that?
Yeah, I think he's like Mexican or something. I don't know.
Jeez, bro.
I'm stating it obvious back to back. I think so. I could look at this, but either way, I mean, I thought this. Why am I looking at last
Puka
year?
Nakua.
Yep, thank you, man. Thank you. That's
Puka?
him. Puka Nakua.
Nakua.
I think he had 10 targets, maybe 10
He went
receptions.
crazy, dude.
13 targets, maybe 10 receptions. 10 receptions or 10 targets, one of them. Yeah. So Rams, great opener, but Seahawks more prominent. I think just horrible opener. I mean, that's just embarrassing. You lose to the Rams. I thought the Rams were going to be the worst team in the league. If you want me to be completely honest, I thought that Aaron Donald will get like mad halfway through the season and just like not try and like retire or something. I don't know. I thought they were really bad. And I mean, Cooper Kupp's not even on the team.
Yeah.
Are you
Like
ready
he
for
was
this?
not even in the game. He's on IR.
10 receptions with 10 targets, so he did not drop a ball, which is
Wow,
really good for a
son.
rookie debut. He had 119 yards, and his longest one he took for 21.
Well, Matthew Stafford looked really good. I will say that on
He's a
the plays
stud.
that I saw, Matthew Stafford looked good.
He did
Like
look pretty good.
very good. So I think that was the reason why the Rams won that.
I'm so glad he got his ring.
Yeah.
If he played for the Lions his entire career, he'd never even get close.
Yes, he would have this year, dude. They literally just beat the reigning.
Jared Goff's
Super Bowl
better.
champ. I agree.
Goff is him.
I actually agree.
All right.
Hey, please tell me you're joking.
I actually agree.
No, I'm not joking. I think if Matthew Stafford would have played for a different team, he'd be one of the best QBs of all time.
That is a reach, man.
That's a
No,
good-
it is not.
I think it's a pretty good take. but
Not
guess
at
what?
all, it's not.
You can't say if so. Because
That's
he
true.
didn't get drafted.
It's
Because
rough.
listen, he's in like the top 5 of dang near every quarterback category. Maybe
Of
top
what?
10. Maybe top 10.
Of what?
Like passing touchdown, passing yards.
Of all time?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
that
not.
one
Top
surprised me.
10. Look,
No,
that
he's
one
not.
surprised me. All right, you can look up that.
I'll
real
look it
quick.
up real quick.
Anyways, I'm gonna let's keep on going forward here. Another game that I want to point out personally, of course, me being a Saints fan, my lovely New Orleans Saints. As I'm wearing the hoodie here today, they got the dub against the Titans, and probably the most underwhelming game I've ever seen in my life. So we won't stay on it long. I think the final score was 16-15. Oh wait, no, wait,
Dude,
what was it?
He's not even top 20.
Who? Oh, 16-15 was the score. Not even top 20.
Yeah.
You guys are still on Matthew Stafford. I mean, I don't know. I think that's I don't know. I don't like the take, but I can see where you're coming from, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford's 12th all time for touchdowns, but passing yards is not even in the top 20.
Okay. Ranking in the top 20 of all time pass attempts, completions, yards, and passing touchdowns. 4th
not
all time in passing yards per game, and the fastest player in NFL history to have reached 40,000 career passing yards. So listen, and that's with a terrible Detroit team.
That's
Like,
true. Well, he had
didn't-
Calvin Johnson.
I know,
Yeah.
but once again, like them two, you can't win a game with
Yeah.
two people. Like
Yeah.
them
You
both.
definitely could.
No, you couldn't. There is no.
Mahomes and
Travis,
Kelsey.
yeah, I was
No.
going to say Kelsey and Mahomes, bro.
I'm just saying, like, I truly think if he would have played for a team like Kansas City or some, I mean,
I think you can say that with so many quarterbacks,
yeah,
though.
but okay, not even that good. I think if he played for, let me find a good example. No one crazy, but nothing. Titans. Not joking. AJ Brown.
They don't pass the ball. They hand
AJ
it
Brown.
off.
Okay, that's true, but
Derrick Henry, give me the ball.
you know what I
No.
mean, though. Like, I truly think if he could do what he did on one of
They
the
were
worst teams of all
poverty.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
were
what I mean. Like
poverty.
the worst of the worst. Like
Yeah.
the Detroit Lions are notoriously bad, and that was when they were bad, even
I
for the
agree.
Lions. So
I can see where
anyway,
you come
we can move on.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, I was talking about Saints Titans. I just want to touch on it because it's my favorite team, but it was very underwhelming. 16-15 was the final score of that one. Just a ton of field goals. I think the Titans kicker was the highest scoring fantasy kicker this week.
Very
Nick
nice.
Folk, who was previously a Patriot. He had a great game. That pretty much it for the Titans. What else here? Another game. Philly, New England.
yeah,
At
who
the
ended up
Patriots.
winning?
Philadelphia, close game.
The Philly
Very close
quarterback,
game.
he had more points than the Tennessee quarterback or whatever. Tennessee quarterback or
What?
kicker.
Say
Kicker.
what?
Kicker.
Oh.
He had like 29 points.
The Philly
quarterback?
quarterback.
No. I meant kickers. I just
like,
said quarterback.
well, duh.
No, Jalen Hurts didn't have over 13.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But their kicker had like 29 points, something like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I guess I was wrong on that part. But yeah, great game for Philadelphia. I mean, it was at New England. It was Tom Brady, whatever, like tribute thing.
yeah.
There's so much glazing going on. My gosh. It's just
What?
New England.
Can we
is
even say
crazy.
that?
Sure, why not?
They don't know what it means.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we have, Aiden, who was supposed to be on this episode podcast. We don't know where he went. He's a Philly fan, so we were going to talk to him about the game, get his take, but he's gone. So
Oh, I guess he didn't have 29. He had 18.
that's right. I was right. I
He was
Nick
at
Folk
20.
had
I
19.
swear he was at 20. What'd you say?
I think Nick Folk had 19.
Oh.
I don't know. Either way,
A lot of points from kickers.
I don't know.
Told you, kicker's an important position. Tyler
New
Bass.
England Patriots. They have the hardest schedule in the football in the entire NFL.
Good. I hope
Strength of schedule.
they have to play
But
every single day for the rest of their lives.
But-
I hate the Patriots.
but I think that they're still going to be pushing for a wild card
I
because
disagree.
Bill Belichick is.
I
Who?
disagree.
The Patriots?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Did they win or lose? They lost, right?
They lost, but they lost on a final drive. They had a chance to win.
I think they played really good against defending Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think they
disagree.
played pretty well.
I think they'll be better than they should be because of Bill Belichick. Not making.
And Mac
playoffs.
Jones. I mean,
Not
he,
making
I guess you could say
He's
he's still potential,
struggling,
but yeah, he's
he's
rough. Anyways, for Philly, I know Jalen Carter, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th,
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever
7th, I
overall
think.
pick. He had a very good game. I think he had the team leading 8 quarterback pressures, if my memory
Jeez.
serves me correct, and like a sack, just a sack. but still, he had a great game for an opening debut, and he already is looking like probably to win the defensive rookie of the week. That is, I don't know if they even give out an award like that, but if they do, he should win it because he had a great game, or Brian Branch with a pick 6. But either way, let's move even further now to the final game of the week. Just last night, the Bills over at New York for a back-to-back primetime game at New York, or New Jersey technically, for the Bills versus Jets. Final score of that one, 20-16, correct? No, not 20. It would be, because it was 16 heading into overtime, right?
Yeah, and then they ran it back, so it's 22.
Yeah, so it's 22, 16 to whatever math, 22. Yeah, exactly. So I think heading out of this game, I mean, it's depressing for both teams. I think both fans for both sides of this, no one went to bed happy, right?
Loss.
For the Bills, you lost the game. Josh Allen had a horrible game.
It looked like he was on drugs.
I will admit
what was he
that
doing?
the picks that he had, at least 2 of the 3 picks that he had, were like very much Josh Allen picks, where he just chucked it down the field and it was basically a punt. He had a fumble loss, 2 fumbles. He actually lost one of them on a turnover. The other one he recovered. I don't know if I don't think he personally recovered it, but the Bills did. So you lost in overtime to the Jets in your season opener. You're not happy. And the Jets, sure, you won. You got your season started with a win on a mark on the win column. But Aaron Rodgers, of course, 4 snaps, goes down, and with now might be a torn Achilles.
Out for the season, confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Just saw an NFL post. Torn Achilles,
that is
out
just
for the season.
That's so
my.
sad.
I have a fantasy with Diamond Dynasty is what it's called. All right, I have a dynasty that I'm going on to I'm 2029 or whatever. It's still going to be going on. I have to keep the same players, and Aaron Rodgers is one of my quarterbacks.
Well,
I mean, that's fine. He was old anyways. No, what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Before this game, like right before this game, I think I got back from, I was walking my dog, and I got back at kickoff, and I was listening to a podcast on my walk, and they were talking about how, Aaron Rodgers, when you got a horrible offensive line like the Jets and a 40-year-old quarterback, it doesn't end well. And sure enough, it didn't end well. In fact, it didn't start well because they literally started. So.
Yeah. Let's just do a live representation of what every Jets fan was saying as soon as they saw.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yes, Aaron Rodgers go down.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And then they probably followed it up with a. Just jokes, but no, maybe not jokes. I mean,
no, definitely not.
If you're a Jets fan,
not jokes.
Yeah, I can only imagine how some of those New Yorkers acted when he goes down.
I'm walking in.
Yeah. Like, hey, I'm playing football here.
I bet even like conference rivals with like Miami Bills and Patriots, I bet they were like, oh wow, that's actually kind of sad.
Yeah,
because it's just like
he's a cool guy. Like he gets crapped on a lot, I feel like, by the media.
Well,
and
that's
stuff,
good. I mean, he has interesting takes. He's like
what?
Like on his retreatment trip.
Oh yeah, like
darkness
the
trip where he probably did like pounds of drugs.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I guess it was last off. I don't know what off season it was. Maybe the offseason before that. I don't know.
2 ago.
It was 2 ago because he didn't show up to the Packers training camp.
Yeah,
right?
It was before he didn't show up to the
track. He went to a cabin in the woods. Yeah. No lights. It was just complete darkness. And then he just like stayed there for like a summer.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't want to.
And he did some ayahuasca, which is like hallucinogens from the jungle and stuff.
Yeah, he definitely, he's on that type of stuff.
Also, something I like a pitching right here. A lot of the players aren't very happy about Aaron Rodgers' injury because they don't like the artificial turf. A lot of them would like actual grass, as I'm seeing a tweet.
As a football player, what's your take on that?
Oh, I would like actual grass.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. You know, honestly,
you see
I
what
hear
turf
that
does
a lot.
to me?
Well, I understand that.
You look like
okay, so David Bakhtiari, former tackle that used to play with Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Congrats, NFL. How many more players have to get hurt on artificial turf? You care more about football and soccer players than you do about football players.
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but is the only reason for artificial turf is just having like even ground, like without like
even ground, easier to take care of.
Yeah, less care. Yeah.
The only thing I feel like turf wise, they when you have grass, you have to repaint all the lines and all that stuff every once in a while. And you have to erase the end zones and stuff. Yeah. Like for like the Chargers, they share with the Rams, so they have to erase the end zone cut like
Is that
name
grass?
all the time. Yeah, it's grass. Huh. You have to erase the names. They have big old erasers that it takes like 6 or 7 tries. It takes like 12 hours to erase it off.
Here's what I think. If you're the NFL, you have so much money.
It's crazy, dude.
You have essentially an unlimited amount of money.
Pretty much, yeah.
you see them like unroll the turf like for soccer games and stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe that's what he's talking about. You care more about soccer or whatever.
I don't know. I would be interested to see like an actual statistic of like how many torn ACLs like now compared to when it was mostly turf.
I don't know. I just feel like if when it really comes down to it, like you have so much money.
Grass is also way better. I don't know if you guys know this. When you play on turf, your cleats get stuck into the turf.
Oh, I bet.
Like they actually get stuck. It's hard to move them. But when you're in grass, you're actually allowed to slip around a little bit. I know you're like, oh, he's going to slip. He's going to make a jump cut and he's going to fall over and break his neck. No, he's not going to break his neck, big guy. He just made a jump cut and fell over.
Big guy. All right. Yeah. So very, very sad to see for Aaron Rodgers, but I think this is a new opportunity for Zach Wilson, and I know Zach Wilson has had plenty of opportunities, and he's been pretty mid, I think, to say it in the best of terms. But beat the Bills, and on top of that, obviously there was a ton of talk. Like I think, especially now, the Hard Knocks TV show is covering the Bills about how Zach Wilson is kind of Aaron Rodgers is a mentor of Zach Wilson, and I don't know how much of an effect that's going to have on his play style. I don't think he's going to be like the new franchise quarterback just because Aaron Rodgers is teaching him. I don't think it's that much of a reach, but I think he did look okay. And in the end, he beat the Bills and had an okay game. I think he did have a pick, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I don't even think he threw one, did he?
I don't know, but I obviously had a touchdown to Garrett Wilson. That won me my fantasy game. I was very happy with that touchdown.
How many points did you put up in your fantasy, by the way?
130.
I put up 141.
In our thing?
Yeah, 87.
Okay. Thought I had the most.
You put up 87?
That's
yikes. Because listen, I didn't draft my team and
did you have Joe Burrow?
No, I had let's just read my team.
I beat Michael by 20 points.
My dad on my family league, he has Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. He put up like 60. Poor guy.
Yeah, because before you do that or before they play, you think, wow.
They never tell me to stay away from Austin Eckler again, all right? 26 points.
How many CMs he have? Yeah, exactly.
Not as much as him.
Yeah, I did.
How much you have?
27, I think.
26.4. Round it up.
Seems he's a couple more.
All right. Anyway, I can't find
Calvin Ridley, a tank, 24.
Did you start him?
Yeah.
Good. That was a good move.
Yep. I also should have started Tua. He had 27 points.
Well, the quarterbacks this week was just so unpredictable.
It was Jalen Hurts. Like, what?
And I'll say this. I haven't been playing fantasy for long. My first year was Cam Newton MVP year because I vividly remember drafting him in the first round. Everyone called me crazy. I finished second. I've never finished second again. So, yeah.
I've never finished in the top two.
Well, at least in my family league, which is my really competitive one. But I've learned that don't do anything after week one. I see in my school league all these people throwing trades around today, like this morning, like crazy trades. Someone got rid of Saquon. Other one getting rid of AJ Brown. I'm like,
who's getting rid of AJ Brown?
That's what I'm saying. Don't make these moves until week 3, week 4, after week 3, week 4, because
consistently,
really, because the first week you just never know. I remember a couple of years ago, I think it was like my 8th grade year or something. Sammy Watkins had like 45 points week 1, and everyone was like, "Oh, pick him up." I traded for him. I fell into the trap. Gave up like one of my top picks for Sammy Watkins. Didn't put up 5 more, like more than 5 the rest of the season. So don't fall into the trap. Keep your team. Stick with them.
Why did you pick up Sammy Watkins, dude?
I do.
Where's he even at right now?
It was a long time ago.
I remember
and I've learned.
Sammy
Where's he at right now?
I'm not saying I picked him up now.
No, I'm just saying, like, where is he at right now?
I think he's a free agent. I'm pretty sure.
I have not heard that guy's name in forever.
Yeah.
I do remember when he was like
He used to be a tank, though.
the guy.
Yeah. But it was just 1 week. So don't make those moves. Stick with your team.
Don't do it.
Yep. For fantasy wise, I think I'm looking pretty good. CMC, Aaron Jones cooked. Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams. I don't know about Garrett Wilson. I know I just said don't make any moves, but I might be looking at offers for Garrett Wilson just because Aaron Rodgers is out.
Don't make any moves. Don't make any moves. Hey, you want Garrett Wilson?
I'm gonna mute you. Yeah, you don't get your mic anymore, dude. Anyways, you lost privileges. Okay, we'll put it back on. Okay, we'll put it back.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't know because I don't know how much value he has. That's the whole reason I drafted him is because Aaron Rodgers, when he finds his wide receiver, he just absolutely that's the only guy he targets. But Zach Wilson, I mean, then again, Zach Wilson did throw to him a lot, so. I'll keep him. I'll listen to my own advice and I'll keep him.
I was gonna say I wouldn't jump ship yet. Zach Wilson might light it up. I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna.
Well, we forgot one game that I kind of forgot to touch on a bit. Arguably the game of the week, and I'd say an early contender for game of the year. Dolphins Chargers, great game. What is that? What are you doing?
I'm sleeping how boring this guy sound, dude. We're talking about Garrett Wilson.
Anyways,
get him out of here, dude.
Ignore him. You want to take the chair? We can switch right now.
Let's go.
Let's switch.
Let's go.
Talk about Miami Dolphins Chargers.
Oh, we'll do.
It's getting wicked in the pod room. Yeah, we're losing
About
it.
that wicked stuff.
We're losing it.
All right, dude.
This is the
So we're
worst
talking about
decision we could have
Miami. Oh, I don't like being in this chair.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm
a
gonna regret
sinking
this.
ship. Yeah, this is
What's up, dog? What's up? What's up?
If you're currently listening, this will be the only time I tell you to turn away. Just
so
Turn
what
off
about
the
that
video.
Dolphins get? Hey, shut up.
we enjoyed you.
Dolphins versus Chargers. How did you guys think about that one? Huh?
Didn't see it. Didn't see
Didn't
it.
see it.
Good game.
Get a life.
Tua, arm sleeve Tua, tattoo arm sleeve is hit. What did you just do?
I don't know.
Okay, dude, here we go.
Big mistake.
Yeah, Tua.
which one's a
Cook,
beep?
Tyreek Hill. I don't know. Tyreek Hill, absolutely insane. He's gonna find it.
Boone. Oh no.
Tyreek Hill, insane. All right, we got to talk about football.
All right, hurry
Stop
up.
messing around. Tyreek Hill, insane. That's where I'm gonna leave it. Someone else talk.
All right, Jackson, go up.
Hello.
You're still
All
on.
right. So yeah. Goodness. What are we talking about? Tyreek and Tua?
Tyreek.
I do have Tyreek on my fantasy league. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
You don't know if you have Tyreek Hill.
No, this is when I tell you I haven't looked at. Okay. When I tell you I haven't looked at my fantasy league, like maybe once actually I know exactly how many times. It's been one time. I looked, I saw I had like Deshaun Watson, Kelsey, but he's injured and I don't know how to change him out for Cole Kmet or whatever.
Cole Kmet?
You don't know how to change your
yeah, and I don't know how to
players.
sell him out.
Press
So-
the little change button and then you change.
see, but I don't. Okay, I'm about to
He's
yell at this
raging.
mic. Yeah,
He's raging.
okay. What's needed? Yeah, that was actually needed because it is really making me upset. I can't find the app. Actually, no, I take that back. I got
have
the
the
app.
app.
I downloaded it. I signed in, but then it didn't like save my team or something. I'm signed in on the same email, same everything, but it's like when I go and get on the app now, it just says join a league. Like, buddy, I'm already in a league. I already have a drafted team. Like, I don't know. It's really just making me mad. So at this point, I might just abandon the fantasy league. and
Actually?
yeah,
Wow.
I'm getting pretty close to just tuning out and not really paying too
Just
much
have it
attention
pulled
to
up on
but-
Safari or something like that.
Okay, but that's really freaking annoying.
To go to like your computer, get your Chromebook.
Yeah, log in.
It's
your
a-
Chromebook.
it's a-
Well,
I mean, not now. Just do it
after
later.
this, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
I felt like the
Go.
Chargers kind of should have won that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Got right tackle Rashawn Slater back after a season-ending injury last year, so I feel
Yeah.
like the O line's a lot better.
I mean, Chargers have kind of just been the injury-prone team over the last couple of years.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor.
Derwin
Yeah, I got
James
stabbed
Jr.
in the chest.
What did he do? I forget.
Well, he had a good game,
But yeah, I'm just
but
saying.
I don't know. So many.
It was a concussion.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, wait, no. I forget. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't back that up.
All right. Is this
Yeah.
the last thing to talk about, or are we still talking?
We're still talking. We're going for. Wait, what time is it?
We're getting pretty close.
Yeah,
2:15.
We'll close it up here. We'll close it up. Maybe looking
We
here.
got another guest, bros.
Maybe looking here. Oh boy. Well, who now?
All
right.
He'll pop back up. Okay.
I don't know. Anyways,
I don't know his
is
name.
there any game next week you're excited for?
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
Pull them up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I know.
Dolphins, Patriots, dude.
Okay, let's go.
Saints got prime time. Saints got prime time. 2 Monday night games, by the way, next week.
Wow.
Back-to-back Monday night football games. I think you got Saints, Panthers, and Browns. Someone. I don't know. But both of them.
You said it's
back-to-back.
2 Sunday nights?
2 Monday nights.
Oh, why is there 2 Monday nights?
They do that sometimes. I don't know why.
on,
One
Brady.
starts at
That's-
7, the other starts at 8.
I don't like that.
Why not?
I
love
can't watch
that.
both.
Monday Night Football. Yes, you,
I
That's
could
true.
pull one up
They
my phone.
overlap.
I could pull one on my
well,
phone. and
here's the thing. Yeah, and you tune
TV.
back and forth. That's part of the fun of like
That's why I have Red
watching
Zone.
football. Yeah, just like jumping.
Does that
from,
cost?
like-
They have a new deal where it's like $14 a month.
Nope. If it's more than 5, not a deal.
I got a 7-day free trial. I was probably going to cancel it.
just 7 day.
My dad
cancel
likes it.
7
My dad was watching it more than me, so I'm guessing I'm just going to be like, I'm canceling it, and he'll just pay for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's a tank move right there.
Yeah, you know it.
Take your dad's money.
So yeah, Saints I'm pretty excited for. Panthers, you know. First
How did the
conference
Saints do in their
matchup.
first game? You like it or no?
We won. I mean, they didn't look good, but they didn't look bad.
I heard the defense looked pretty good.
Defense looked good, but
Who'd they play?
Tennessee Titans, but we shouldn't. It shouldn't have gone down to the wire to him, if I'm being honest.
I heard Derrick Henry didn't do too well if he played at all.
He did not that good. As our defense did a good job containing the run. But Ryan Tannehill is horrible. He looks so bad. 3 picks, 0 touchdowns.
Are they not going to play Will Levis or no?
I don't know. If Ryan Tannehill keeps that up, they'll throw in Will Levis.
What about Malik Willis? Did they draft him last year too?
Yeah, they got a ton of young dudes there.
What are we doing with all the young guys?
2 rookie, or not rookie, I guess, but
Willis is a sophomore.
2 very
sophomore
young
and a freshman quarterback.
That's strange. I don't.
Yeah,
it
was kind of
realize
strange.
that. You're right. Why would you draft?
Because he didn't really give Malik Willis a chance.
Yeah, I was about to say
literally
that.
played him like the last.
But I think it was a
like
steal.
that.
You got to remember that was like the second round.
Oh
So.
yeah,
That
it's definitely a
very,
steal.
That has
It could
to
be at least.
that
It could be a
has
horrible
to-
pick if he ends up being bad.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
What's the word I'm looking for?
No
I'm rambling
way.
over here. Dishearten. That has to dishearten Malik Willis.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
oh yeah, for sure.
0 confidence. They barely gave me a chance.
Well, that's kind of the same with Trey Lance, but Trey Lance had a couple tries and he didn't get like replaced. He got,
Brock Purdy
he did,
like,
and then he
jumped
got
out of
traded. Yeah, exactly. All right,
That's the end.
close it up.
All
Braden.
right, that's all we have for the Arabian Sports Talk here on 91.7 WEEM.